Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. Yeah, hiya. Anyway, this is me, freezing cold in London. Welcome to my review of two DC house products that I use in my micro camper. Ooh, freezing. Yeah, I chose this battery after much research and consideration regarding usability and value for money, which was around the £200 mark. Yeah, so this is a DC house battery. This is the one that I'm going to be using in my micro camper. I've done as much research on this as I could find, which, you know, basically just via the company. There's not a lot of reviews, which is why I'm doing this for you. So it's completely portable, so you can stick it where you like, literally. It just folds down. So we go around here, and then there's all your various statistics that you need to know. Type C port 60 watt, USB A port 18 watts, and DC port, which I plug my solar panel straight into, which is part of the reason I got this particular model, because it's got these bi-directional inputs, which is great. Gives you some extra ability to do various things. So as you can see, that's the DC input for the solar. So straight in there, no need for a solar charger whatsoever. You can just go straight in, direct. So you avoid that extra cost of a few £100. Just the weight and the space it would take up in there, and the extra faffing around. So, and then you've got your type A, whatever you want in there. There you go. And then you got your type C, which I'll be running my cool box from, and this is just going straight under the seat, and the cool box is in between the two seats in my vehicle. I can literally just have the type C to there, and then you've got a tiny little extension cord which goes to a cigarette type adapter plug, and then the cool box can just plug straight into there. You've got an off-on switch as well, so that's on. If you've got anything connected to the type C, that light will be on as well. And then that's obviously if you've got all your products in there, so they're working away. And then if you just want to turn the whole lot off without unplugging them, just turn that off, and that's it. And then of course on top you got your positive and negative to connect all your hardwired products to, inverters, B2B and chargers, anything like that. And yeah, so in my opinion it's very sturdy and well built. It's super light, just over 10 kilos, compact, and fits under my passenger car seat, where it's connected to the battery charger, which is one of the several ways to charge it. Another, as I said earlier, is with the solar panels, which I have and will review later. I find it simple to switch between having the battery installed direct in my car and also as a portable power station. I simply turn off my isolation switches, remove the positive and negative cables on my passenger seat. In summary, I found this battery to be very useful and simple to use. It's been used over the last summer until now on various trips and had its capabilities tested. I made a point of running it right down to see if the BMS worked, and it does. It shuts all the power off to protect itself from undercharged current damage. Then as soon as I started my car engine and turned on the battery to battery charger, the battery burst back into life. I could see this via the battery monitor. Unfortunately, that's about all this battery monitor shows correctly, because it's not compatible with LiFePo4. batteries. Instead, you need to use a shunt or a hall sensor type battery monitor. If you want to save money regarding the state of charge of the battery, you can use a multimeter by measuring the battery's voltage and compare it to the DC house specification. For comparison, you can download a LiFePo4 discharge voltage chart. Right, so this next item is a 12 volt 10 amp battery to battery charger, again by DC House. I got this again after having a look around at different ones. It's specifically for LiFePo4 again, and yeah, so I'll just go over it. So these just go straight onto the terminals of the battery. You've got your user manual there. It's a 3-pin plug, so obviously great for UK. Plugs in just there, comes out, and you've got a little LED light that lights up there, and it's red when it's charging, and then it turns green once it's fully charged. And on this battery, that is after approximately 12 hours, which for me is fine, no problem overnight. If you wanted to get a quicker charge, they do a 20 amp version of this, so that will take around the 6-hour period. So yeah, it's got all your various details on the back there. Have a look, there you go. Yeah, it's quite lightweight, sturdy, well built, and I'm sure it will do the job.